Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. And on tap tonight, it's the Golden State Warriors going up against the Houston Rockets. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForge reporting courtside. And how about we check the numbers for Moses Moody?
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Okogie in at the 2. And for the Warriors, Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Then there's Moses Moody. Then there's Stephen Curry and Richard. Take a look at the Warriors. This is probably their last game in the NBA Cup. They have a 1-2 record in the group stage.
Look, outside of them winning tonight and getting a bunch of help, I can't quite see them getting to the quarterfinals.
And as for the Rockets, thus far 1-2 in the NBA Cup. And tonight is the last group stage game.
Time probably has run out on their cup run. You normally have to win 3 games to advance, and obviously that ship has sailed for this group.
Pass to Okogie. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Boy, because of his athleticism, when Josh Okogie is knocking down the three-point shot, he is really uber dangerous.
Now, here's Moody. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Out the basket.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
And the Warriors off to a slow start here. 7-point differential. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now...
An acrobatic jam by Okogie. All of that platinum-level athleticism on display there.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And that one is good.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. Warriors trail by 9. Moody, the bounce pass. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got 5.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Shot, high post. Here's Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. Banked in off the glass. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence, the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Outside for Durant. Puts up a three. Sinks the three-pointer. He has 7.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And the basket by Curry.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Pass to Butler. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
First free throw is good. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Fields checked in for Moses Moody. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
They kick out to Hield. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And these guys are winning games by at least 11 points per game. I mean, they're beating up on teams in historic fashion.
And these guys are bringing back memories of that monumental season the 71-72 Lakers had at just over 12 points. These guys are nipping at their heel.
Buries it from three-point range.
Hield deadly from beyond the arc, especially from the corner.
Lets the three fly, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Şengün. Durant's got 16 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Thompson with the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And stolen by Thompson. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
.30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Warriors trail by 19. Pass to Butler. Shot to stop the run. Green, the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Houston.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
We've got Butler, Pajemski out there with Hield. Then it's Kuminga, and it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors' 5. No good from Durant. Warriors trail by 16. Pass to Horford. Back to Pajemski. The kick outside to Butler. Off target from outside.
well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
KD can't get it to go. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. A three-pointer off the mark.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pajemski with it. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Kevin?
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Draymond Green has checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Buddy Hield. Something that helps up the ante for these NBA Cup games is that all of the tournament games are nationally televised. That's some added value and motivation for these squads.
Yeah, no one wants to perform poorly in front of a national audience. This is a chance early in the season to show everyone what you're about as a team and why you must be taken seriously.
Butler is a selective three-point shooter, but he'll knock them down if he gets a quality look.
Durant, and again, the Rockets good for 2.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Kuminga kicks to Curry. Over Thompson. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
And the shot is good. 6 points from Amen Thompson.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
You could tell the moment the pass left his hands that he knew he had slipped up.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Golden State's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Pajemski with it. He's against Smith. He had a nice open look right there. Curry's got 10.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
It's good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Curry passes to Butler. Knocked away. And stolen by Thompson. Here's a Kobe. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's exactly the kind of explosive move the team wants to see more from Okogie. He's got all the tools, for sure.
There's 1:59 left to play here in the half. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here.
Substitution for your Warriors, Moses Moody.
Kuminga kicks to Richard. Here's Moody. Nailed from three-point land.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Outside Curry. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And they won the season series last year against this club, but fell to them in the postseason.
When it really counted, they came up short. But it's another season and a chance here to gain confidence in this matchup.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
The Warriors have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. There's 3 of 9.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Suns. Curry passes to Kuminga. Here he goes. Here's Moody. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Offensive rebound. Outside Durant. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Good.
Kevin Durant.
KD's got 32 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Durant drops in the layup for 2.
Assist goes to
34 points for KD.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Rockets on top, delivering the blowout. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
And taking a closer look at that first half, how about Kevin Durant?
Yeah, we've said it before. When KD's in rhythm, there's really no answer. He can shoot over anyone and from anywhere, Ernie.
Amazing what he's done in only one half of play here. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Then there's Shepard, and it's Durant, and it's Okogie in a shooting guard. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Curry wide open from outside off the mark. Houston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from down. Downtown, traps in the tray.
Okogie looks unstoppable out there, racking up points and putting on a big-time show.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Guys?
Yeah, you're right. That is his superpower. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Butler finds Green. Back to Butler. In the corner, Moody with it. A three-pointer, no good.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half. Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt about it.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home.
It has been a shaky start this half for their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
Pass to Şengün. It's Durant on the wing. He's got 36. And that one drops. Durant's got 38 points.
Boy, that mid-range J from KD can put people to sleep, boy. Tough to guard him at all 3 levels.
Butler in the corner. That 3 off the mark. Houston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Shepard's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Golden State's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a switch here also for Houston. Tate's checked in.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Pass to Tate. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 6 assists now in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And Tate throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
That's a great look at that. That move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Curry passes to Butler. Trying to end the drought, buries the long-range jumper. Butler's got 8 points.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And some changes here for the Warriors. Al Horford is checked in for Green. Buddy Hield comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Moses Moody. It's Curry outside, and another three for Golden State.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Pass to Şengün. And it's sent back by Horford. There's the three. Rebound by Smith.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make him feel you.
Pass to Curry. From deep three-point land, it's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. KD passes to Shepard. Here's Şengün. And it's Curry with the rebound. And for the Warriors, they're shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Houston's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Good on the bucket.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Outside Curry. From the arc. Good on the triple. Curry's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. Gonna ride him as far as he can take him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's Houston, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Just picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cutting behind us. So we got to get solid defensively.
Well, clearly, Greg is not happy with his team's aggressiveness on the defense. Clearly, Steve calling his team out on it.
Yeah, gently asking for them to pick it up. They're going to need to if they want to win this one.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Jonathan Kuminga. Jimmy Butler is out there with Horford. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Pajemski in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Clark, we see more coaches nowadays keeping a cool-headed, calm demeanor on the sideline.
And Kevin, I love it. I mean, you don't have to yell and scream to get your point across, and every coach has to coach according to his personality, but I do like the fact that we see more coaches being mindful of how they coach and recognizing that overly demonstrative behavior doesn't necessarily improve the outcome.
For 3, Durant, and stolen by Horford. And it's the Warriors on the break, and then Hield with the dunk.
Explosive play by Hield, taking off and slamming that one down before the D could react.
Houston's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And Durant gets it to go.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Pass to Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Houston?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers, that they're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Şengün kicks to KD. Smith sets the pick for Durant. Smith right side over Butler. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Durant.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Here's Podziemski. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And with that three ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by Houston.
And that one's good. Durant. Durant's got 46 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
Hield with the bucket.
Talk about being shot ready. Hield catches and fires as fast as pretty much anybody in the league.
Here's Durant over to the wing. Here's Şengün. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Şengün's got 6 here in this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Hield can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And had significant points in this game. They just stayed committed to their brand of basketball. And that's why they'll be taking the front end of this 3-game season series against the Warriors.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kevin Durant.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Here's Shepherd. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And it goes on Draymond Green.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepherd brings to both ends of the floor.
Line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are no doubt intriguing.
And Adams with the slam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Richard, Tate covering. Back to Curry from outside the arc. The shot, no good. On offense, here are the Rockets. Durant for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Into the lane. Here's Butler. Green with a screen on KD. And the Warriors miss again. And the miss. So we see Houston taking the W here. Boy, were they resilient. Ending the group round and 2 wins, 2 losses.
And we'll see if it's enough to advance, though the NBA Cup shows no mercy.
So let's go courtside where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game. Allie.
KD, you were really setting the table for your teammates. Was that a conscious decision?
I just wanted to see the floor a little better than I did last game. See where the help is coming from, see if they're helping, doubling, shadowing, you know. So I just tried to play the game and be cerebral out there, and we played great defense on that.
Your court vision was on point. Thanks, KD.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Kevin Durant.